Hey lads, this is day 96 of my series to get to 2K, and we are currently at 1678. Let's see who we're playing. A 1652 from Brazil, and he's playing Queen's Pawn, so we are going to go with f5, e6, and we'll put the knight on f6. So we're in a Dutch position. If he takes here, we take with queen. He's threatening our bishop, so we're going to capture the knight. Usually the pawn takes, and then we'll castle. So I've had this position before. I want to play d6 so that we can meet d5 with e5. I would like to get my knight onto e4 at some point, but we can't do that yet. So initially, I'm thinking about a5 or b6. I don't remember which one's right. I need to look this up. I know I've always been deliberating between those two moves before, but I think we'll go with b6. We'll put the bishop on b7 here, and here we can attack us. Okay, so he has pushed, and I'm very happy for that. Although now when we push here, he can capture this pawn, which is not good. That's why this move was bad. I should have kept the bishop here to hold this. Maybe just push this. He takes the pawn. He takes the pawn, and then maybe come here with the queen. I'm not sure. Let's start with h6. If he trades here, we can maybe get the rook lifted up. Okay, so if I go here, he goes here. I push the pawn, and he takes this one. So if I go here, he goes here. Maybe I can come here. He takes. I take. He comes here, and maybe I can pick this pawn up a little later. Yeah, if I take here, and then he takes here, and I take here, and he's going to have doubled pawns, so I suppose that's good. If I just go here, then I'm giving up a pawn. I'm giving up the f5 pawn. I've really put myself in a bit of a bad situation here. So what if I play this move? He takes, and then I come here. He drops back. I take this. He takes, and then this pawn is still here. I think I'll play g5, and he's gonna drop back, and I think I need to play this and give him this pawn for free, and then play this with an attack on the bishop as well, I think. So if he takes this, and we play knight e4. No, we would play here. We would play knight h5, attacking this and attacking the bishop. So the bishop's gonna move. The bishop will have to move, and then we can double some pawns. Yeah, this bishop's not been good on this diagonal. I think this is why I should have played this move instead, or maybe even just a5. I think leaving the bishop here is pretty important. I'm threatening to push here. I mean, he has to take. Yeah. So there's a discovered attack on the bishop. So the bishop has to move. He can't defend it unless he goes queen. Maybe queen. There's no way for him to save this bishop. But maybe I don't want to take it because it's already blocked in by the pawns. Okay, so he did go with the queen. I'm going to play queen f6 and maybe move my king up. He has a check here. King up. I don't think he really has much else though. If I take here, he's going to capture with pawn, and then the rook will be open here, which I don't want. But maybe he'll castle at some point. If he castles queenside, it's going to be slow for me to attack him, I think. Maybe the knight will come here and here, or something like that. I think, yeah, okay, let's go knight here first and get on this square to hit this, and then we'll put the bishop here. Looks pretty good. The reason I had moved the knight first is if I had moved the bishop first, I didn't want to recapture his bishop with this rook, because this rook's in a good position. I would rather capture it with this rook. So I'm getting the knight out of the way so that this rook can capture. But also this is a very good square for my knight, because this pawn is weak. So I'm assuming he's going to come back here, maybe try to push this. This also blocks his queen's defense here. Yeah, okay, so he did. So we'll come here, and we'll capture with this rook. And I think even though he's up a pawn, my position looks pretty good. I'm going to be able to come in here with the queen if we can trade off here. after taking the bishop, of course. So if I take here, then I come in with the queen check. Okay. Maybe I should have captured first so that he wasn't able to castle. And then he would have taken here, maybe. But then I would have had this, which would have looked a lot nicer. I probably missed that. Okay. So if I capture here, he's going to take with this pawn. And then my queen is in trouble. What if I put the queen here? Or the knight here? I think knight here looks okay. And maybe I can get into the position with the queen here, hitting this pawn, and then bringing the knight here to hit this pawn as well. If he takes, that is. Now, if he does take, am I going to take with this pawn, or the queen? Honestly, maybe with this pawn, and then move the king here and attack this way. If I take with this pawn, then I have 3 pawns blocking everything. Yeah, I'm going to take with the pawn. Taking with the queen looks good because I get on here, but I think taking with this pawn opens the g-file. And that looks better for me. Even though I'm down a pawn, he's got these doubled pawns, which don't look amazing. Maybe coming h8 was better? Not entirely sure. Here, 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 here. I don't get into position, I would just lose this. Let's go here. If he takes this one, we take this one. And my knight is more involved. And his queen is less involved. He can't come here because the knight holds it. I think that was just a waste of moves for him. I think we're going to come here and look at this. With 2 pieces, he's probably going to bring a rook over. If he comes here, do we go here with the pawn? You take, no, doesn't look good. So here, maybe queen here. And try to get this rook up. And this one on g to g8 to g7. My opponent's running low on time, which is good. I'm making fairly quick moves. But this pawn is a real thorn in his side. Like, yeah, just pushing this doesn't seem so great for him. Okay, so take. And he's going to take here. Yeah, I think I win my pawn back here, which seems very good. Now, do I take here and threaten this? Or do I take with the queen and trade the queens and threaten this? Or do I bring this rook in? Bringing the rook in seems okay, and then he'll probably go here, and then queen takes. No, that's no good. Okay, I think I'm going to take with the queen. I think the queen can be more involved here, but if he takes, and I'm hitting this, and then maybe I'll hit this. So here, 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 rook over to attack this piece because it's kind of pinned. Not really. I guess he can come here, and then maybe this rook will come up. Oh, he couldn't go here because of the knight. Maybe we come here. Yeah, not entirely sure, but let's go for it. I think it's okay. At least now we're even on the pawns. My king is maybe the same distance from the center. So rook here, this rook over. And I can even bring the rook here because this one's pinned. So he can't come here to defend the rook. Or maybe he can, because taking here might be no, it wouldn't be a mistake, because take. Yeah, okay. So if I go here and he just takes, I can't recapture there. I'm going to push this pawn, or maybe this one. I can also just come here, but there's no way to get to this pawn. Maybe I have to reroute this guy here, pawn up. If I go here, maybe even here and then over to here, and then that allows the rook to come in. Yeah, maybe this is okay. He can't move his king here because then I have this. And if he comes king here, then I don't have this idea, but maybe I can double my rooks and attack the knight. If the king stays here, then this is probably my next move. Although I do have to be a bit careful because he's got this check, but I can just capture with the rook and the pin still holds. If I captured with the pawn, the pin wouldn't hold. Okay, I'm going to go for this. So if I go here, he doesn't have this because the rook takes and the pin holds, yeah. But let's say I go here, he goes here, rook takes, pawn takes. Yeah, we're fine. I think we're fine. How does he defend this pawn? He has to go here. Then maybe capture, take, rook over. No, it doesn't look great. Okay, I just take this. Check, take, check, rook. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. He wants to come here with the knight. Maybe if check here, knight here, I would just trade and then try to run. I'm gonna just grab another pawn. I think this is okay. Maybe he can grab this pawn, but I think I have an advantage. This rook's been able to grab a lot. So I'm gonna try probably push it up. I'm gonna start making quicker moves here. I definitely think my position's winning. I don't think he can checkmate me with these two pieces. No, he can't. You need 3 pieces to checkmate, and I have these rooks cancel each other out, so. Okay, I think you can grab this pawn though. So like take, take. Okay. So here, take this one. What's he thinking here? I'm just gonna go for it. Maybe this is greedy, I don't know. So if I go rook here and he checks, I can run. And I have this, but then he has this. The king has to come in, I think. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I definitely think I'm okay. So he comes here, here, and I hold the... Oh, that's checkmate. Dang it! Oh, I'm stupid. Why did I not go here? Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I'm actually so stupid. I was completely winning. Oh, I played that so poorly, guys. Guys, I even messed this. Like, I could have just taken the knight because the pawn can't take back. How do I miss this stuff, guys? It's too early in the morning. That was a very poor game. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's a depressing loss, and I shouldn't lose that game. Like, that's just bad. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.